folks, this is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For NBA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Sooners will kick this deep to start us off. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So Alabama's offense trots out there to open this game. And, Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of 2 quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these 2 quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out and work against these defenses that they're facing and try to put up as many points as they can.
Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between 2 teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. The punt team making their way on the field.
On to kick it away.
And that sets up a return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Touchdown, Oklahoma. A huge special teams score.
And just like that, they've erased the deficit with one incredible special teams touchdown. Just a really all-around solid job by the return team. And how about the vision of that punt return?
And they tack on the extra point. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And he's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Sooners. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Oh, he tried the force set, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. The Sooners and the Crimson Tide, a rematch of a very memorable game last time. Oklahoma had a brutal year, coming off some tough losses, but they circled the wagons. They played really inspired at home, and Alabama just didn't show up. Kirk, it was just a crushing loss for their playoff chances. They put 3 on the board. That's it.
Yeah, just another reminder of what makes college football so unpredictable. Alabama was starting to build some momentum and looking like they would be a team that would be destined to make it into...
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense gets their first crack now. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today? Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. So second down after the incompletion. Here comes a handoff. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together, and this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. But one of the star players on this defense couldn't make it. Now it's second down here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Trying to find room. It's Robinson. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? It'll be smoother right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quick completion to the tight end. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. They try to sneak it for the first. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Simpson. Quick catch over the middle. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Offense looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, when you're trailing like this early in a game, it makes it very easy on the defense. All they're going to do is have a straight line at the quarterback, knowing he's back there trying to throw the football, trying to play catch-up. It's not going to be the last time we're going to see this quarterback on his back.
Trapped again in the pocket.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Has the first down and more. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. That's an important first down on that running play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. The Sooners looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They finally corral him at the 1. Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. He's swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Oklahoma 28, Alabama 0.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Dropping back, Simpson. And the pass is hauled in over the middle. And the offense going backwards in that play. Defense makes a stop to wrap up the first quarter. As we hit the quarter break, Kirk, Oklahoma has the lead. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Try to catch the defense with the draw. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes a quick grab. He'll go down, but that stiff arm earned him first down yardage.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Grab near the sticks. It's Horton. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Play action here on 1st down. That's caught. It's Williams.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
He finds some space. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Makes a nice move there. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Alabama now operating in the red zone.
29 Philly. Black 24. Black 24.
Now in the red zone, it's Simpson. Grab made by the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Gain of 2.
And the coach has made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense is out there to go for it. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Launching one to the end zone. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Will be in turnover on downs.
Looking downfield, it's Mateer. On the run, he'll let it go. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage. 2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
0.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This has been a rough first half. They have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. A deep shot right down the middle. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Looking deep down the left side. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And this one down about the 10.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Finding space at the 20. And he'll finally step out of bounds after a massive gain. The Sooners line up on 1st and 10 now.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Looking to pass. It's Mateer. He fires it down the middle. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Looking to scramble. He'll try a pass here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Bama. The defense produces 6 points.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick 6. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. And so the drive starts with pretty decent field position. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Running out of time in the pocket. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
And they make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up 1st down yardage.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route, and I thought the quarterback did a nice job.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Intercepted in the end zone. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. He could go. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Back to throw. It's Simpson. Looking for a man deep down the middle. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Tuscaloosa. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. On first down, it's play action. He's going to pull it down and run. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He's looking to scramble. Picks up the first and is still going. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And the Sooners are in the red zone. In the red area, it's Robinson. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. First and goal for the offense.
Pace, 27, jump.
And the back gets the football. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Game moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to third and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Oklahoma 42, Alabama 7.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Ball handed off, and he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 22. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down?
42 Spider. 42 Spider.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Now, they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in good position. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. They'll run it here. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he throws his third interception of the day. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To throw, it's Simpson. He's running out of time here. The receiver grabs it. Dropped for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. He'll field it close to midfield. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Tackle made after just a short gain. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The sure hands. It's Ott. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? He's got room to run. Enough to convert on 3rd there. So 1st down from the 12 now. The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. A pop pass on the jet sweep.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
The Sooners are going to keep this drive rolling. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in 1 game? What a day.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Oklahoma 49, Alabama 7.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Off play action, he's looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Heads out of bounds after another big gain and a first down. This defense has not been able to stop the quarterback run today.
Trick 9B. Trick 9B.
Back to pass. It's Mateer. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Sooners.
Number 5. Hall's man in the end zone.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. One quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to advance on the football.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Adams. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Offense showing a bunch formation now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up fourth down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field.
To kick it away.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
On the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent third down offense. And the Sooners will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on fourth down and one, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket. He gets the first and still going. Breaks into the clear. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
They'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. They'll hand it off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. It's an option look. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Bringing pressure. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Making people miss. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Grinding away with the running game. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Gets the first and still running. And the second effort there will earn him the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Play action here on first down. On the move now. Looking to scramble now. Heads out of bounds after another big gain and a first down. This defense has not been able to stop the quarterback run today. The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. End zone ahead. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. That was clutch. Should be enough to this upset. And Kirk, we talked about this matchup late in the season. Big implications, and the lower-ranked team has emerged as one of the teams to beat now looking ahead of the playoff. And he busts. End zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Automatic on the PAT.
66, Alabama, 7.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Simpson. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Looking for a late, deep throw. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. Punt team ready to boot it away.
On to kick it away.
We'll see what he can do with the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Looking to scramble. With sure hands, it's Burks. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that previous play. They're going to run it. As the first down is still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And a timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining. And that play should secure an upset. Kirk, this is a team that told us, forget the rankings. We're here to make a strong statement as we get to the stretch run, and they've done that today.
Well, these guys really looked apart today, stepped up when a lot of people had questions if they could play in this kind of game. The answer is yes. Now they have to handle being that team with expectations. Not every team handles that well, but I'm excited to see how they deal with that in the coming weeks.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. A misfire there, but this has been a thoroughly dominating performance. Well, this is a stunner. It's a football team that walked in here with that number 1 attached to their name, and they got humbled today. Just blasted.
I love that you said walked into this game because that's how they played throughout the entire football game, and they got embarrassed. This was a statement today by this winning team and really a declaration to the entire college football world.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.